Shaita- أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله ربي اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Understand Al-Quran the easy way. Course 2, page 4, pointer B. I would like to welcome you all in the revision. So first of all, let's revise the pointers that we are doing on our right hand. And as this is first finger or a thumb, you can say, and first page, and the pointer for the first page are, just a minute. Yes. Praise for Allah, dua for guidance, guidance for muttaqeen, attributes of muttaqeen. Second page, second finger, no guidance for kafirin, no guidance for munafiqeen, corrupt and fool, double-faced. Third page and third finger, first example of fire, second example of rain, Quran's call, Quran challenge. Fourth page and fourth finger, warning and good news, example of mosquito, who goes astray, how can you disbelieve? So the first two we have done, warning and good news, example of mosquito. The last one that we have done is the example of mosquito. In the lesson, we have done some of the asma and their plurals. You will be telling me what is the plural of muscle we have read. Unmute and answer me. Plural of muscle.
أمثال
Amsal. The plural of rab,
أرباب
arbab. And plural of fasik,
فاسقون وفاسقين
fasikun and fasikeen. This is the sound plural. And in the same lesson, we have done the three-letter sound verbs and three-letter weak verbs. The sound verbs were daraba, alima, kafara, and fasaka. So daraba root letters are dod, ra, and ba, and the short keys are daraba, yadribu, idrib, daribun, madrubun, darbun. And next we have done the table of Alima, that is following the style of Sami'a. Alima, Ya'lamu, I'lam. Alimun, Ma'lumun, Ilmun. Next is Kafara. Kafara having the root letters Kaf, Fa, and Ra, and it is following the style of Nasara. Kafara, Yakfuru, Ukfur. Kafirun, Makfurun, Kufrun. And next is Fasaka. Root letters are Fa, Sin, and Qaf. And it is also following the style of Nasara. You can just recognize it through this Dhamma that is on the Yapsuku and Ufsuk. So Fasaka, Yapsuku, Ufsuk. Fasikun, dash, Fiskun. And among the three-letter weak verbs, we have done qala and hada. I would like that from you people, you will be doing this. Raise your hand to do these two short tables. Or you can unmute and do these. Yes, anyone from you?
قال يقول قل قائل مقول قول هدى
Next, hada.
يهدي اهدي هاد مهدي هدى أو
Hudan or
هداية.
hidayah. Excellent, mashallah. Jazakallah khair, sister. This is having the two masadir. You just need to keep this in mind. It could be hudan, or it could be hidayatun. And in today's lesson, we will be revising the tables the verbs that are following the style of nasara. But earlier than that, let's look at the master table and see that three types of the verbs we have studied in QC2. One style was the weak verbs that are having the weak letters in them, alif, waw, ya. Second type of the verbs we have read that are having the repeated letter in them, like zanna, zalla, etc. And third one style we have learned the verbs that are having hamza in them. So these three we have learned, and to just keep this in mind, we have done some sentences. And what were these sentences? Allah will give you, it's a promise. Wahaba, he gave. Wa'ada, he promised. In fact, he said he'll give more. Allah, he said. Zada, he gave more or he increased. Therefore, pray to him for guidance. Da'a, he prayed. Hada, he guided. And for the repeated letters, verbs we have done. And have the good opinion, otherwise you will be lost. Zanna, he opinioned. Zalla, he lost. Yes, and here is the let's take Nasara from here. But earlier than that, let's revise the verbs that we have done that are following the same styles. We have done a verb and other verb that are following the style of Wahaba. Can you tell me that what is that verb we have done in our workbook? Yes, which of the verb we have done on the style of Wahaba? Anyone from you? That is Wada'a. And on the same style, we have done on the Wa'ada pattern as well. Another verb of Wa'ada pattern is that you have done. Can you tell me what is that? Am I audible to you? Can you listen me properly?
Yes, you are audible.
Okay. Okay, on the same pattern of Wa'ada, we have done another verb that is Wajada. Wajada, he found. On the same pattern of Qala, we have done another verb that is Taba, he repented. On the style of Zada, we have done another verb that is Kada, he plotted. The on the same pattern of the we have done another verb that is Tala, he recited. On the same style of Hada, we have done another verb that is Jaza, he rewarded. And on the same style of Zanna, we have done Radda. And on the same style of Dalla, we have done another verb that is Kharra. So these were the verbs that we have done in this QC2, weak verbs. And let's take the Nasara right now, Nasara table and the others that we have done in QC2 that are on the same style. There are Nasara, Khalaqa, one we have done, Abada we have done, Zakara. These four we have already done in QC. One, the new one is Shakara here that we have done in QC2, and the other will come on the next page. So raise your hand or unmute yourself to revise these tables. It's your turn, your revision. Come forward, don't be shy. Yes, Sister Zulaiha, please unmute yourself and revise these tables for us.
Yes. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah.
Nasara, Yansuru, Unsur, Nasir, Mansur, Nasr. Khalaqa, Yakhluqu, Ukhluq, Khaliq, Makhluq, Khalq. Abada, Ya'budu, U'bud, A'bid, Ma'bud, Ibada. Zakara, يذكر اذكر ذاكر مذكور ذكر شكر يشكر أشكر شاكر مشكور شكر.
Shukran. And you people will be seeing that Nasara style is having the Dhamma on its third letter in the Yansuru, and in the Mudari it is having the Dhamma on Unsur. So this is the sign that from where you can recognize its style. Same in that way, Yakluku is having the Dhamma, Ukluku is also having Yabudu, Yazkuru, Uskur. So this is how we can recognize the style of any verb. Just a minute. Yes, and on the same style, we have done some other verbs that were dakhala, hasada, akala, amara, and taraka. So, can anybody read the table of dakhala for us? Short keys. It is also following the style of Nasara. Yes, anyone from you? You can unmute and revise.
دخل يدخل ادخل داخل مدخول خلو دخول.
Dukulun. Excellent, mashallah. Next is the table of Hasada. Hasada is also following the same style of Nasara. Who will read that?
حسد يحسد أحسد حاسد محسود حسد.
Hasad. And next, Akala we have done. Akala is having the Hamza in its root letter. Hamza, Kaf, Lam. But it is also following the style of Nasara. The table of Akala. Who is going to read that?
أكل يأكل كل آكل مأكول أكل.
Aklun. Excellent. Next is Amara. Hamza, Mim, Ra are the root letters for Amara. It is also consisting on Hamza letter in its roots. So, Amara table.
أمر يأمر مر آمر مأمور أمر.
Amrun. And next is the table of Taraka. I will request if a teacher, Sister Sidra is with us. Sister, please share the screen. I'm having the weakness in the internet, so that's why it is not being shared. If you're there, please share with us. So next is Taraka. Taraka is having,
يترك
yeah, please go on. Taraka,
ترك يترك اترك تارك متروك ترك.
third one. Excellent. And next is Akhaza. Akhaza, yes. Go on with Akhaza. Who is with us?
أخذ
أخذ يأخذ خذ
خذ
آخذ
أخذ
مأخوذ
أخذ
أخذ.
Akhudun. Next is Khalada.
خلد يخلد أخلد خالد داش خلود
Next is Razaka.
رزق يرزق أرزق رازق مرزوق رزق.
Next is
سجد يسجد أسجد ساجد مسجود سجود.
sakana.
سكن يسكن أسكن ساكن dash سكون.
Okay, these were the table that we have done on the pattern of Nasara, Khalaqa, Abada, Zakara, Shakara, Dakhala, Hasada, Akala, Amara, Taraka, Akhaza, Khalada, Razaka, Sajada, and Sakana. So right now, it's spoken Arabic time. If I ask you all, Hal Shakart Allah, how would you answer?
نعم
نعم
شكرت
شكرت
الله.
الله.
Hal Shakartumullah,
نعم
نعم
شكرنا الله.
شكرنا الله.
Hal Tashkurullah,
نعم
نعم
أشكر
أشكر
الله.
الله.
Hal Tashkurun Allah,
نعم
نعم
نشكرون
نشكر
الله.
الله.
Ushkurillah,
أشكر الله.
أشكر الله.
Ushkurullah,
نشكر
نشكر
الله.
الله.
Hal Dakhalta,
نعم
نعم
دخلت.
دخلت.
Hal Dakhaltum,
نعم
نعم
دخلنا.
دخلنا.
Hal Tadkhulu,
نعم
نعم
أدخل.
أدخل.
Hal Tadkhuluna,
نعم
نعم
ندخل.
ندخل.
Udkhul,
أدخل.
أدخل.
Udkhulu,
ندخل.
ندخل.
Hal Akalta,
نعم
نعم
أكلت.
أكلت.
Hal Akaltum,
نعم
نعم
أكلنا.
أكلنا.
Hal Ta'kulu,
نعم
نعم
آكل.
آكل.
Hal Ta'kuluna,
نعم
نعم
نأكل.
نأكل.
Kul,
آكل.
آكل.
Kulu,
نأكل.
نأكل.
Na'kul. So if I ask in the same way, Hal Akhazta, how would you answer?
نعم
نعم
أخذت.
أخذت.
Hal Akhaztum,
نعم
نعم
أخذنا.
أخذنا.
Hal Ta'khudhu,
نعم
نعم
آخذ.
آخذ.
Hal Ta'khuduna,
نعم
نعم
Khuz,
آخذ.
آخذ.
Khuzu,
نأخذ.
نأخذ.
Na'khuz. Hal Tarakta,
نعم
نعم
تركت.
تركت.
Hal Taraktum,
نعم
نعم
تركنا.
تركنا.
هل تسجد هل تسجدوا لله؟
نعم
نعم
أسجد
أسجد
لله.
لله.
هل تسجدون لله؟
نعم
نعم
نسجد
نسجد
لله.
لله.
So these are all the verbs, and this is your workbook that you have to complete. Reminder for the workbook, if you have done, that's excellent. If not, please complete it on time and get it reviewed through your sport teacher. So let's now pray. May Allah help us to recite, understand, ponder, implement, propagate, and memorize the Quran. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك نشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت نستغفرك ونتوب إليك. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.